Okay. First things first. Anybody watching this commentary? This is not going to be talking about the topic. This is not going to be talking about the gameplay. This is talking about an issue that I've got that I'd like to discuss with a certain group of people. If you're a random and you're watching this video, feel free to comment on what you think of the situation. However, please don't comment. Kind of not necessarily opinions, but kind of telling me what to do when you don't know half of the situation. And this isn't raging, I'm being calm and whatnot, and this isn't, me crying about shit, but I just want to address the situation the only way I know how, which is commentating, because I'm not good with the whole, argumenting and arguing and, the pressure of it all. So, yeah, okay, so for everybody that knows me, you'd know that before I had record feeds, I was in a dual channel. I'm not going to mention the channel, I don't want to mention any names here, but I really do hope the person who owns the channel now and the person involved is watching this, because first and foremost, I'd like to apologise. I truly am sorry. And now this next line is going to sound like some sort of, line out of like a typical movie where the guy's a prick or a cunt or whatever, but I'm sorry for what you think I've done. Now, I don't mean that in the way that, I'm not truly sorry and I'm just trying to say it to, make you feel better or whatever, but this is what I'm getting at. This is what I want to address with this situation. You know who you are, and I know you're going to watch this. I'm going to get it to you somehow. I want to know what it is that I've done. I have heard so many bizarre things, and I know that you probably have heard a lot of things that I have supposedly said too. So I just want to explain from my situation, honestly, truly, without leaving out any details, what went down from my point of view in this whole situation. And apologies for any randoms that is watching this video and is totally lost by now. This video isn't meant for you, and I am very apologetic. I hope you can just enjoy the gameplay. If not, just kind of watch one of my other videos, I guess. But yeah, I want to explain from the beginning what happened from my point of view, and then maybe you can kind of understand a bit more, just in case you've been misled along the lines as well. So first and foremost, if you think it was a planned thing that I had kept it for a while behind your back and I was too afraid to tell you because I was at your place at the time and whatnot, and you thought it was because I've heard that maybe you thought that I didn't want to say it, that you thought it was ironic that I said it when I got back from your house. That's totally not relevant at all. What happened was I got back and I got questioned over, someone was just like, so why do you have a dual channel, why don't you go solo? And I said, the pressure of uploading and all that, blah blah blah. And I basically had this really deep conversation, and at the end of it thought, what, I have been more successful when I've had my own personal channels. And that's when I decided to message you, and from what I remember, I messaged you saying, I'd like to go solo, please don't take this personally, I'm sorry. I definitely said I'm sorry. I can't remember what I said sorry for, but I said I want to go solo, please don't take this personally, I'm sorry, is that okay, or something like that. And then you replied saying K. Now I know from just the letter K that that's the kind of where you're kind of agreeing with it. You're saying okay as if you acknowledge it's happening, but you're not saying okay as if you agree with everything that's happening. And then you can ask other people, and I told other people this, I wanted to leave it. I wanted to leave you for a couple of days so that you could kind of, gel over it a bit and then join your party and make sure you're okay. However, during those couple of days, I was fired at with so much bullshit that I don't even know it's true, about what you were putting in your motto, about me stabbing you from behind, about me supposedly planning it for longer than I didn't even have it planned, and you know, like all of these speculations, which is why I'm using this commentary to address. I want to know what's true. Like, what did you know, like during those couple of days, what actually went through your head? Like, did you honestly think this whole time that I had made a dual channel with you, that I'd stayed at your house, that I had, you know, like been friends with you for 4 years, like, or not 4 years, but you know, like a fucking long time, like definitely like 2 years plus or whatnot, you know, that like it would lead up to me stabbing you in the back for a YouTube channel? Come on, I've got fucking less than 50 subscribers. I wouldn't want to sacrifice a friendship with my fucking, like, next door neighbour, for fuck's sake, for 37 subscribers. I mean, I love all of my subscribers and I hope I go up and whatnot, but fuck that. This is a difference between an in real life situation and a YouTube situation. I will never, and I repeat never, I would sacrifice my TV, my HD PVR, my £500 computer, every electrical component I have, if somebody said to me that I would lose my best friend if I didn't. And that is fucking real talk. I swear to God, like, God, like, strike me down right now if I'm lying. I fucking swear on my life. So that, you can just cast that like fucking opinion aside, and if you still think that, then I really don't understand. But this is what I'm addressing, is that's all I know. All I know is that I said, you know, I don't want this to affect our friendship. I apologize if it upsets you, and I just wanted to go solo because I felt as though I would achieve more out of it. That is literally it. Like, there was no hidden, you know, like, agendas for me to be able to put across there. There was nothing like that. That was literally the only reason. I felt as though I could achieve more if I went solo. Full stop. I don't know if you've heard anything else, which is why I'm using this. I don't know what you've heard, and I would very much like to know what's been said. But that's it. But now I'm feeling like a right cunt because I'm hearing all of these speculations and reasons as to why I did it and all of this, and I'm like, it's only just hit me today. It's took me like 2 weeks to realise that I'm the one that looks like the dick in this situation. I honestly thought like maybe you were overreacting, like you're not talking to me and whatnot, and now I've just realised that every action I've taken, like removing you off my friends list and all that I thought was just for the better, to be able to calm the situation down so then I could eventually have a conversation with you, has now brewed up so much that I'm having to address this situation with a commentary. So yeah, apologies to anybody who doesn't know what's been going down, and I know you'll be watching this video thinking what the fuck, but that's basically it. I had a friendship, it lasted about 3 years. I had a dual channel with that person. I told him I wanted to go solo for personal reasons because I felt as though I could achieve more, and now apparently there's lots of other reasons which aren't true as to why I left, which is ruin a friendship over a YouTube channel. So to that person, and you know who you are, I didn't lose any love for you as a friend when I made this channel. I didn't want to lose your friendship when I made this channel. Nothing about me, you, or anybody changed making this channel other than the fact that I felt as though I could achieve more having it. And I sincerely am sorry. Peace out, guys.